The Sega Genesis has blast processing. Super Nintendo doesn't. So what's blast processing do?
According to some Nintendo fans, nothing. Blast processing doesn't mean anything. Unless if obviously you're a Sega fan, then you would probably take it from the commercial. It's can't really explain what was really. That's what we'll be covering today. It'll be just another video editor. Hello, this is Liam from Flavor Studios and welcome to Mistakes of the Past. We're on Season 2. I'm not bragging about that. And in this episode, this time of editing, we tried to prevent disasters such as this.
Oh damn.
This episode we'll be covering the Sega Genesis commercials, or Sega Mega Drive if, like me, you live in the UK, or if you live in Korea, Super Game Boy. Actually it was Game Star Boy, if you saw from the if you look at Wikipedia, and or as it was also known by Super Aladdin Boy. Now you might think that this is kind of a useless topic to cover. After all, it's one of the main legendary things about the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. But I did manage to come across it from Sega's Fatal Mistakes while I was looking through the Gamer website. Season 2, and we've been able to hold up for them even more better. Next, alienating gamers with poor marketing. Give how to refer to the advertisements such as this one. You can see advertising were mostly for the American audiences. So from now on out for the video, I would call the Mega Drive by Genesis because we ended up getting adverts like this.
Don't worry, I'll catch him.
This.
Genesis does.
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo.
So why did those commercials exist? Not the Saturn ones, we're back to the Genesis commercials. So why did those commercials exist? Well, it's because Sega wanted to prove that Nintendo was nothing more than a huge power set. That was why they mostly used the Super Nintendo in the commercials, and also why there was the infamous Genesis Does campaign, and then there was this other one which ended up being recreated for when Sonic Mania was released. This was basically a redoing of the original Sonic Genesis titles, only a bit better and on the newer consoles, which mostly replicated around the average person, aka you. Don't worry, I'm not actually pointing at you, I'm pointing at everyone, including you. Just going into a store with this weird guy who I don't know what crack he was on. Kind of telling you to buy a Super Nintendo. The rest, you could judge for yourself.
Gotta go.
Hey guy, you're the first serious gamer I've seen all morning. Check this out, brand new 16-bit Super Nintendo with Super Mario World. Wow!
What's this one?
Oh, this is a Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega Genesis. Hey, look at these radical colors, huh?
Wow, Sonic's fast too.
No, over here.
I like Genesis, and it costs a lot less.
Wait, kid, that game
I'll
there.
take Sonic and Genesis.
I knew that.
Sonic the Hedgehog. More action, more speed. Sega Genesis. It's a whole lot more for less.
Sega would continue doing this for the Sega Game Gear commercials, again American, and the Sega Sanrio commercial for the Sega Saturn. Except the Game Gear commercials were attacking the Game Boy, and the Sega Sanrio commercial was basically attacking Sony, which at the time were already managing to be pretty huge around the world in the video gaming industry, with the PlayStation already managing to kill off the Saturn.
If you were colorblind and had an IQ less than 12, then you wouldn't care which portable you had. Of course, you wouldn't care if you drank from the toilet either.
あとはドリームキャストの発売を待つばかりだ。
Expecting me to be like the advertisements have never existed, and that if it never existed, the console would have been able to succeed even more. No, I'm not going to be like that. In fact, inspired the console to even manage to be ahead of the Super Nintendo at one point. And you might consider that as something that shouldn't really count, but man, as well as the commercials being redone for the Sonic Mania, it managed to inspire a remix of the Genesis Does What Nintendo Don't campaign, and many more. It has also been done many times by many fans of Sega. It is one of the benchmarks of the Sega Genesis. And I wouldn't have wanted it to be anyway, because, hey, at least it managed to show that
What Nintendo?
that would be the end of Mistakes of the Past, Series 2, Episode 1. If you want, you could subscribe. It's not something you should do to get rid of those adverts, but they've already been done. You could try to prevent them from doing it again, but I bet they will do it again. Because it's legendary. You could leave a like, or you could leave a dislike if, you know, you kind of think that should have never existed. And instead of giving you a question of the day, we will finish it off with the Sonic Mania reminiscent of that old advert. This is Liam from Flame Farm Studios, and this is goodbye for now.
Good to go. Hey, you're the first serious gamer I've seen all morning. Check out this brand new AAA first-person shooter that's totally updated from the last shooter 6 months ago. Wow!
What's this one?
Oh, that's Sonic Mania Plus from Sega. But they don't even use guns. Hey, look at this intense over-the-top violence.
I heard that one's the highest rated Sonic game in 15 years, and that game cover's amazing. So shiny and holographic.
Hey, over here, man. This one's got a gritty story and a faceless protagonist made for hardcore gamers like you.
But this one's got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, even Mighty and Ray, plus all new Encore mode and 4-player split screen.
Listen, kid, this one here is $59.99, and you can spend thousands more dollars on random loot boxes, because we all know the more you spend, the better the game.
But this one's got a 32-page art book and a Sega Genesis reversible cover. How much more is it?
Well, look how shiny that is, and all the stuff it comes with. You can't afford that, so let's just come on over.
Whoa, it's only $29.99? I like Sonic Mania Plus, and it costs a lot less.
But kid, this game looks like it came out in the 90s. Don't you want to play the same generic games as everyone else?
No way, I'll take Sonic Mania Plus.
I knew you'd say that.